This right here is the perfect chance to use your ult. Your Luna used hers, your Mantis used their ult. Both of your support, all three of your support ults are down. Your whole team is right in front of you, and you guys just lost a team fight. This is a great opportunity to use the cap ult because excellent job. Psylocke ult comes in, you hit the cap ult. You could have run over to Jeff. I don't think you quite hit Jeff with it, is the only problem. That's who you really needed to save with it. Yeah, you turn around. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry, little wolf. And she's not gonna see you coming, because she's looking this way. If you come from over here, from my little hiding spot here, you can come in, slam down, punch, 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 Vibranium Saw, kill her, and her team isn't even gonna know what happened to her. They're just gonna see that she's gone. She also is killing all of you. So it's funny that I mentioned that because if you dove from here, you could have taken her out, but instead, you succumbed to the squirrels. So let's see what you did. So today is a very special day because I get to do what all the cool streamers do, which is a VOD review. A VOD review is... Hey, Drill, what's up? Welcome to chat. A VOD review is when you watch a replay of somebody's game, and the purpose of it is to get feedback, tips, critiques, things you could do better, things you're doing well, to improve on your gameplay. Now, I've had friends of mine give me VOD reviews so that I can improve, but today was really interesting because I was on the Captain America main subreddit, which I'm on all the time, and there was a gentleman in gold who was asking for somebody to do a VOD review for him. So I reached out to him, said, hey, I stream. If you'd like, I can watch a couple of your games on my stream. Would it be cool if I made it into a YouTube video as well? And he said, yeah. So he said he'd actually love that. So that's what we're going to do today before jumping into quick play with some friends. For those of you who are new around here, my history is I'm a Cap main by a long shot. 250 hours on my main account for Cap, with Strange and Bucky way behind. My peak is GM2. I recently hit GM again, this one. So I think I'm qualified at least to do VOD reviews for Cap. So when somebody in gold was like, hey, I want tips on my Cap gameplay, I was like, I got you. So now with my background out of the way, let's look up our friend here. I was really excited to see this profile because he's really new. He's not been playing the game very long, which is really exciting. And he kind of reminds me of Season 0 Warren, because he's also very much one-tricking Cap right now, which I have a ton of respect for. It looks like he switches to Rocket, probably only when necessary. So my first piece of advice would be to start trying to pick up new heroes, because I one-tricked Cap for all of Season 0. I never touched another hero. And then Season 1 is when I started to pick up other heroes, but even still, as my friends will tell you, I'm very hesitant to pick up new characters. I tend to stick with like my 5 or 6. And that's after over a year of playing. I still only have 5 or 6 characters that I am actually proficient at. So I'm gonna give you Cap tips, obviously, that's why I'm here. But I would say like picking up Strange or another tank especially would be really good. And then, you know, like you're doing here, learn some healers. And don't lock yourself out of DPS. I only just recently started building my confidence in playing DPS, just because people always install DPS, but you know, claim that. Play DPS when you want to. Anyway, so looking over his stats, his averages look really good for Cap. Like an average of, especially for, you know, somebody who this is their first season of ranked, really. Yeah, he didn't even play in Season 6. He's brand new. brand spanking new. And the fact that he's already gold 1 after like what, only a week or two of season 6.5 being out, that's really impressive. But like, these are not bad for somebody who picked up Cap maybe a week ago. This is looking really good. So the games I want to highlight are, as much as I want to look at your MVP because it's probably awesome, I want to look at this win because it looks like it was a longer game, slightly longer game. And then I want to look at this defeat because we could look at this one. I mean, 3 and 2 looks bad, like really bad. But your whole team just got rolled here, right? So instead of looking at this one, where it was clearly just you guys didn't stand a chance, I'd rather look at this one, because this looks like an actual game that you guys lost. So this will be our loss, and this will be our win, because this game also looks really intense. I mean, you guys clearly were better than them. Let's do the loss first. No, let's do the good first. I wanna give you props, and I'm sure you did good stuff in the loss too. But ban Moon Knight, Elsa. So you're trying to ban Penny here, which you get through. I think that's fine. I used to do that a lot too. But honestly, as Cap, you have so many counters as Cap that, like, target banning for yourself, I just don't really tend to do. I tend to ban what my team wants. Because if my team bans what they're scared of, and they can play more confidently, then you can go do what you need to do as Cap. Captain Clintar skin, pretty good. I was gonna do a little bit here where I judge you based on your skins. I think any skins besides the AIM yellow skin, or I'm not a huge fan of the Gladiator skin. Pretty much all Cap's other skins are great, so. And you're not running the default, so could tell you're already a little bit invested because you got a cool skin. So you're waiting to go out main. Something interesting. Obviously the main door is always an option, but especially on this map. How do I do free cam? Especially on this map, I really like this door, which you can see your Daredevil went out immediately. Alternatively, you can also go out this left-hand door, because you can run across this bridge, run around the backside, and get to their backline. So it's interesting that you're sitting here waiting for the portal. Just an observation. I mean, you get around it, obviously. It's not a great portal, but... I like the custom crosshair. It's nice and small, so obviously you can be very precise with it. I didn't do a custom crosshair until very recently. I was just rocking like the default circle one, but green. So your crosshair is already way better than mine was for the last year. Kind of brawling in the middle here, which is fine. Like, you want to get point, but Cap's purpose is really diving. Falling back because you're losing some teammates. That makes sense. Peeling for the magic. And that's good. You guys get the pick on magic, which you helped with, so that's great. You want to be diving their supports, though. Or their squishy people. Like, I've seen you hitting magic. I've seen you hitting strange. It looks like you might go for a dive here, though. Okay. You're going with Daredevil. Nice. So, yeah, something that we want to look at is pathways, right? You came out the main door, and you've been in the path of the cart this whole time. You went for Sue, which is what you're supposed to do. But as Captain America, you need to use the entirety of the map. You have this avenue of approach over here. It's an army term. Avenues of approach. Like I said, you can come out this door and you can run through here. which is great. Because the problem with coming down main is that they see you coming and they're going to react to you. Whereas if you come out this door or this door, pretend I'm you right now. Oh look, Hawkeye. Punch, 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 maybe get the pick. Invis. Punch, 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 maybe get the pick. They're not going to see you coming if you come from behind them. You really have to play off angles with Cap, because if they just see you coming all the time, they're just going to anticipate you and kill you. Let's keep going. Especially Hawkeye. If all the enemy team is in front of Hawkeye, he's going to have a great day, just killing everyone. So we're going down main again. Use your slam for Angela. Angela's not a great target unless she's low health. And now you're kind of brawling with Strange. But you guys get the kill on Strange. So that's good, but maybe not the right target priority. I will never critique peeling for your supports though. Like if Angela's on your supports, then by all means, go for it. You get a pick on Hawkeye, which is good. So your team kind of dumped a lot of ults at once. We got Mantis ult, Jeff ult, you ult. Your Luna doesn't have ult yet, so your ult's not bad, but Jeff swallowing you obviously isn't great. Going after Cloak is good. I mean, this is what you really want to be doing, right? Like, this Cloak is so worried about you, he's not healing. And now he's dead. And now you're on Invis. So I think a little bit early on our target prioritization was a little off, but now you're getting it. Something that I'm in a habit of as well is a lot of jumping. Like right there, you had that Invis. You just needed to punch her, and you jumped away. Nice, good kill on Strange. By all means, if their healers are down, kill whoever your team's killing. At that point, you're just cleaning up. You know, get that extra damage, maybe get those kills. But this is great. Now you're chasing Cloak and Dagger. It's gonna be difficult to dive them both, so you disengage, which is great. You guys got the checkpoint. And you get Cloak and Dagger. Nice job. I was gonna say your sensitivity is high, but then I realized you're on PC as well. I didn't even check if you were PC or console. Which, I mean, playing Cap on PC I respect, because PC lobbies are hard. So right there, that was really good. You went in. You tried to find an opening, but they had Fantastic there. Everybody was kind of in the same spot, so you immediately disengaged. Earlier when you died, you kind of got killed because you stayed in front of their whole team too long. But this time was really good. That's what you want to do. If you go in and you take a bunch of damage, just get out. Going after Psylocke because she's low. This is one thing that I'm gonna point out. When you first start playing Cap, it feels like your ult is meant for you. It's like your super soldier, I can do this all day ult, right? In reality, what you're gonna find out as you play and get in higher ranks is your ult is a support ult. If you're using it and you're the only one that benefits from it, you're doing it wrong. So in this case, you used it to survive a little bit longer, but I would turn around and hit as many of your teammates with it as you can, because they can use it to push with you. It gives them shields as well, and it charges their ults faster. So you always want to use Cap's ult for your team and not just for yourself. If you're low health, you know, get out. Do what you did earlier. Use your escape tools to get out. But in this case, when you popped it right here, you know, Mr. Fantastic's also attacking your back lane here. Run back and hit everybody here with it. So just out of curiosity, while you're ulting up here, let's see what happens to your team. Nice. They're taking care of Mr. Fantastic, which is good. And you do come back, but your ult would have gotten a lot more value if you hit your friends with it. And you can, and you're fast enough. You can run back here, hit your friends with it, and you still have like 3 or 4 seconds to get back there with it too. Just something to think about. And we'll keep watching too, because I mean you're gonna ult more. I'll be curious to see if you use your ult for your team at all. Because it's one of those things that was a great kill. Let's go back. How do I go back? That was a fantastic kill, and this is something that I wanted to touch on. Is your Vibranium Energy Saw, the ricocheting shield ability, is to get final hits. And I think you're doing a good job because I haven't noticed you spamming it too much. But this is great, you know. There's Invis. She ults. Okay, not a great target, but Psylocke's out there. Boom, done. You didn't need to do the slam. You could have just thrown the shield, turned around, and gone back in. I have noticed a bit that you tend to use abilities. You tend to use his dash and his slam a bit too often. You don't really need them all the time. Because they have pretty long cooldowns too. I mean, yeah, it's a pretty long cooldown. But that was a great use of the Vibranium Energy Saw. Spot the low health target, take him out. It used to be that you only saved it for final hits. That was what I was taught, and then the patch came out, and now that it's such a lower cooldown, you can kind of use it to open an engagement on a target too, because by the time you do your punches, get your other shield throws, you have it back again to finish them. But I'll also use it to just kind of tag people that my team's shooting at, because then, you know, sometimes you get free kills that way too. We're focusing on Fantastic a little bit. This would also be a case where you're not really getting your full value in this situation, right? So Hulk and Fantastic are here. It's good to peel for your healers, but in this case, the entire rest of your team is here, and this Hulk is not doing that great. They ult, but like what you could have been doing for the last few seconds is going after somebody by themselves. Like find that I guess he's not a Hawkeye anymore. Find the not Psylocke. Find one of their healers like Gambit or Cloak and Dagger, which they both ulted just now. So you might be able to find some value there. But now that the support ult is pops, how did you not get hit by that? Jeff ult. Did you dash? That's wild. So, I don't think you used the dash. Oh, your dash is middle mouse? Okay, you did. You did. I just didn't see where it was on the cooldown bar. So that's great. Nice job there. You understand that the dash is your get out of ult free card, especially Jeff ult. So great job there. A little slow getting out, but that's okay. I mean, your whole team basically got wiped. We're coming back. So this right here, let's see if you do it. This right here is the perfect chance to use your ult. Your Luna used hers. Your Mantis used their ult. Both of your support, all three of your support ults are down. Your whole team is right in front of you, and you guys just lost a team fight. This is a great opportunity to use the cap ult because you can run through all of them. They're all going to get shields, so they'll all push with you because they have shields. Obviously, you know, in an ideal situation, they may not know, but they should. And then you have your cap ult to go find whoever on their team is by themselves to dive them. So, we're about to see what you do, but this is textbook cap ult right now. Instead, we're going to push up main. At least we got good target priority here. You're putting pressure on their cloak and dagger. So you're using your ult for yourself again, which is not ideal, but at least you get back there and get some of your teammates with it. But you lost Hawkeye and Luna, right? So again, you had your ult 5 seconds ago. If you popped your ult 5 seconds ago, your whole team would have had shields, and that Luna and Hawkeye might not have died. And Mantis also would have gotten her ult faster. So, you know, you kind of just proved my point. It's not bad. Like I said, learning to use the cap ult strategically is not something that the game teaches you. It's not something that is really explained by his kit. But that's gonna take you from a gold cap player to a diamond, to a plat diamond cap player, is using his ult for its purpose. You're a leader, but it's not terrible. Your Luna also switched to cloak and dagger, which is interesting. Helping out with the Hulk, which is fine. I mean, the rest of their team's kind of staggered, so yeah, just help with the Hulk pick. Nice aim. Your mechanics seem really good. I don't have like a ton of frame of reference because I play on console, so I mean anything on PC looks really clean and, you know, precise compared to console movements. But I mean, besides the couple of times that you're kind of spinning around looking for your target, like your aim's really good, your fundamentals are really good. Strange portal, which is nice. You're kind of brawling the tanks again. Missed getting out of the Jeff ult, but that's okay because it's your Jeff ult. You're still putting a lot of pressure on the tanks, which makes sense because they're on point. But if their healers aren't pressured, you're not gonna kill a Hulk or a Fantastic on point. You gotta go for the healers. Even if you don't kill one of the healers right now, you know, going up there to mess with Invis or Gambit, just to stop them from healing, that's what's gonna help your team take the point. Which now you do, but they pop the Invis ult. You grab the health pack, which is good. I haven't seen you grab a ton of health packs yet, but you grabbed this one and the one down there. I mean, earlier in the game, you were just kind of rolling them, so you didn't really need health packs, but you seem to know where the health packs are, which is great. That's more fundamental cap stuff. So you're ulting again, but you're by yourself. You know, they're just gonna kill you here. And your team already used the strange portal, which is unfortunate. But your team gets back, so the stall was good. I will say the cap ult is fine if you are the last line to hold the point, to have any chance of keeping point. Yeah, pop the cap ult for sure. Now your Mantis has ult, which is great. Still kind of brawling a little bit. Very nice kill with the Vibranium Saw. So now, you want to go for those healers. Invis is dead. Focus on Gambit. Gambit's dead. This is where your Daredevil friend is really helping you out. I don't know if you guys are a duo or not. Probably not, but, you know. Daredevil's really going to help you secure those kills on the targets that you're going for. Sticking a point, which is good. Help get that last resistance off. And you guys get it. Overall, I'm just going to keep going actually. Overall, really great stuff. I'm seeing a lot of really good fundamentals. Your aim is good. This is actually one of my starting positions for defense on this map. I like it. It's a good, nice high ground spot. And now you're getting it. You just waited for Invis, and you and Daredevil are now diving their backline. This is what you're supposed to be doing. I don't know if your Daredevil was like, hey Cap, dive the backline with me. But that's what you should be doing. Because what you do as a diver by taking out their supports is you shift the tide for your team. Because if they're not getting heals, your team's gonna kill their tanks and their DPS. Like that. If they don't have heals. What's up, Ultron? We're doing a little VOD review here. My friend Dunsuldorf from the Captain America main subreddit wanted a VOD review. So we're watching 2 of his games. I like the peeling for Psylocke, that's good. You can kind of tell that your friends are in danger here, so you're pushing up. Lose your tank, which isn't great. It happens. Trying to help your Jeff, which is good. He doesn't make it. Unfortunate, but it happens. You're going after Invis, which is good. You're getting really good hits too. You understand how to get the shield throws and stuff, which is great. That's another case where you might want to save the Vibranium Energy Saw. You kind of used it during your other hits to kind of combo it, which is fine. But then she went invisible and you lost track of her. You can use Vibranium Energy Saw it'll track her still, and it'll knock her out of that invisibility. So you really want to save the shield throw for things like that, especially with Invis. But your whole team went down, you guys kind of got reset, so now you're on your way back. We're going to talk about the ult again. So your Daredevil's down. Looks like your Groot's coming back from spawn too. Your supports are kind of here with you. If you're communicating with your team, you could have them fall back for a second and ult. Cart's coming though. You don't have a lot of time. If you're about to pop your ult to stall the cart, that's good. But you could also try to hit your supports with it here to keep them alive. So let's see what happens. Because Emma's going for him. Okay, your Cloak and Dagger has ult, which is great. Mantis is not. I think Mantis is cooked. Yeah, Mantis is cooked. So, while you're here dealing with Emma and Jeff, Mantis kind of got cooked. That would be a time to pop your ult. Not really though, because Mantis should have pushed up to hit the Cloak and Dagger ult. That's really a misplay on Mantis's part. She could have thrown a sleep down for Hulk and Fantastic and literally just walked forward. So now for you, you have the Cloak and Dagger ult to play in, unless Emma grabs you outside of it, which is entirely possible. Okay, but you get away from the Emma grab, which is great. So now you can kind of play in the Cloak and Dagger ult. Hopefully your team will get back. You're going with Daredevil, going after Jeff. Again, good target priority. So there, what was interesting about that is you have really good aim, so you finished him with your regular attack. But if you didn't line that up, Oh no, wait, did you use Vibranium Saw? Yeah, you did. So that was textbook. I thought you just got it with the regular hit, based on the kill feed. Slam in, hit, hit, hit. So it looks like you got the kill with the punch, but you used... Oh, no, 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 you just got Vibranium Saw back. So that was really good. When did you use Saw, though? Use it, like, back here. So you used it earlier just to kind of hit somebody with it, which is fine, because I mean, right as you killed this Jeff, you got it back, so that would have been a good chance. Like if you didn't, like say you missed one of those attacks and Jeff was getting away with 1 HP, you know, that'd be a great time to throw the Saw to finish him off. But you didn't have it. You barely didn't have it. You might have even done what I do, which is like pushing it, anticipating that you have it, but you don't quite have it. Coming back to deal with Emma because she's low. That was a great opportunity kill right there. And now you guys are just trying to get fantastic. Excellent job. Psylocke ult comes in. You hit the cap ult. You could have run over to Jeff. I don't think you quite hit Jeff with it, is the only problem. That's who you really needed to save with it. Yeah, you turn around. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry, little one. But, yeah, Jeff's who you really needed to hit with it. And he doesn't escape because you turn around. So, yeah, I'll have to chat with you about it whenever I message you again, but yeah, the cap ult, you gotta use it for your friends. You can literally save people's lives with it, which I mean, you're Captain America, like that's what you do. You save people. Nice job staying out of the Jeff ult. I'm surprised he got back that fast. I was talking. I was yapping. Nice, focus the invis. There you go. I really like that. I like that, I like that you saw Hulk and Jeff back there, but you went back to help you get people on point. You know, because you just lost a healer and stuff, so coming back for the peels is good. A more greedy Captain America would have gone with Daredevil. But I mean, he's taking care of that just fine, so... You come back to help out over here. Help protect your Cloak and Dagger. And more importantly, secure the point. Because now it's overtime. Your focus really should be on the point. Or, you know, keeping them off of it, which you're doing right here with Invis. So that's great. Hey, Brenna, how's it going? Doing a little VOD review. And you guys win! So yeah, honestly, like, great game. Your mechanics are really good. You have a good understanding of Cap's abilities, his cooldowns. I think we just need to really work on your positioning and your ult. And target priority. That's really it, those three things. Target priority, using your ult as a support ult for your friends, and just better positioning and use of the map to your advantage. I need to drink some water. I've been talking a lot. So that's pretty sweet.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Oh, and he goes Namor. Oh, Nevahela. Oh, that's not great. Oh, maybe not. Still, it's a Lord Namor, so you can already see the writing on the wall. This might be why you die a little bit more. Namor's annoying. And you're kind of brawling with Emma and Thing. Or Rogue and Thing. My apologies. Which, like, Rogue and Thing are two of your counters. I can already see the writing on the wall of why this game is not going to go well for you, because they have Namor, Thing, and Rogue, which are all very good cap counters. Their DPS their other DPS besides Namor is very slippery, Star-Lord, and Jeff and Gambit are also pretty slippery, so I think you're going to have a hard time going into this comp. Does that mean you should give up? No. Captain America never gives up. But it is going to be hard. And you might not get the most value out of Cap. Like right now, you're just getting focused. Yeah. You also have a Spider-Man, which is really unfortunate, because Namor counters Spider-Man even worse than Cap. Like, Cap can deal with the Namor squids, but a good Namor just shreds Spider-Man because he has way less health than you. Even though you have a lot of counters going into this matchup, this is exactly why you want to use alternate avenues of approach. Because you've been fighting within this zone right here, and that's exactly where all your counters want you to be. Rogue and Thing are happy to brawl with you. Whereas if you come around this way, their whole team's playing pretty close together. But if you come here and you ground slam onto Jeff or Gambit, you're at least forcing Namor to turn around. You're forcing Jeff and Gambit to deal with you. And then your team might be able to deal with these guys up here, right? Because if you take all three, these guys right here, these are your targets. Because even though Namor's your counter, he's still a diveable target if you can catch him off his guard. He's very squishy. Your fight is back here. As Captain America, this is what you're supposed to be doing to get pressure off your team. If you're standing there in the middle of the fight, just kind of punching tanks, you're not doing meaningful damage because they're tanks, and you're Captain America. And you're not pulling any of their attention off your team because they can just sit here and pocket their tanks and throw damage at you guys. Like, that's all they're going to do, these three. They're going to sit here this whole time. Or even move up. But they're probably just going to stay here. Because Thing and Rogue, with good heals, are just going to keep brawling. And Star-Lord's just going to keep getting picks. So let's see what you do with your next life. You get out, which is good. Like, you're half health, you're taking a lot of damage, you fall back to get heals. That's good. But again, you're not really having an impact right now. So it's interesting that when you get the Gambit ult, that's when you push up to their backline, which is a good instinct. But you pushed a little too far. And they also saw you coming, right? Because you came up the main drag.
All right. Don't rush in. What on earth has Namor done now?
Trying to help out your Namor.
Sorry, soldier.
They portal,
I'll be sure
which is...
in no time.
Why the hell did they portal? Just to... I mean, you guys have a minute and 30 seconds. I don't know why they portaled, but... Yeah, Rogue is gonna eat you for lunch and take your milk money. Like, you don't ever want to fight Rogue. I tested this with my friend Grace. We did multiple Clobbering Club matches, Cap versus Rogue. You can't beat her. Like, ever. Unless she's by herself and you have your team. So, like, being in the front line, punching Rogue is pretty futile. So now you're pushing on the left side, which is good. out of necessity, right? Because you keep getting destroyed in the middle. Now you're pushing high ground. You're still jumping down to fight Strange, though. And you're using your ult again to live. And it doesn't really accomplish much. Because your team's not with you. At least you get out, though. Pushing with Gambit ult again. Pushing that Jeff was good. Their Gambit ults, which isn't ideal. Good escape, though. And your team gets rogue. Nice. So that Gambit ult kind of saved you guys a little bit there. Let's see if you get point though. Good kill on Star-Lord. Great use of Vibranium Shield. I think you guys are gonna get it. Nice. We got a little excited and pushed without our team. That's okay. You have point, so your team will be fine. Maybe. Damn good counter to that Star-Lord ult. And you walk in and you walk up and take Gambit out, which is great. This is when you fight Rogue, when she's by herself and outnumbered. That's great. And Namor's even here by himself. I like that you steal his health pack. That's one of my favorite tricks as Cap, because you're so fast you can walk circles around him. That is also an opportunity where if you saved your Vibranium Saw, you could have gotten him, right? You could have thrown it up towards the wall and it could have bounced around the corner and gotten him. Because I think you had it the whole time. Yep, so you have it. You go in. No. He did get the health pack? I don't know. You tried to deny him the health pack, which is the right move, right? So hit. Okay, yeah, so you use it there. But now he's going to get away, right? If you were able to punch him, which I know you were kind of out of position to punch him, but if you were able to get a couple more punches on him, you could have saved your Vibranium Saw. Could have jumped up after him, right? Like jump up here, because you know he's going around the corner. Jump up, and then throw the shield at one of these surfaces, and then bing! Like you're midair right here. When he comes out of that, boom! You just throw it against the wall and kill him. You try to go after him, you might still get him, honestly, unless he gets to another health pack. Where did he go? I feel like you could have chased him. Does he miss him? Yeah, he got heals. That's okay though. So sometimes your target gets away, and that's okay. Still chasing Rogue, which isn't ideal. Excuse me. Going after the Jeff is good. He's just really hard to hit sometimes. But you guys get him. It was tough because Thing was in your face. You might have been able to stay on that Namor if you committed to it a little bit. But, you know, that's a call you gotta make in the moment. Your healers were around that corner, so you weren't getting the best heals, unfortunately. We're going back into the fight, though. Good target priority on the Gambit, and that was beautiful. You hit him a couple of times, saw that he was super low health, and just Vibranium sawed him. No questions asked. That was really good. My sound's kind of glitching out. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Vibranium saw. Sorry, my sound's being kind of weird. Might just be my headset. Star-Lord's kind of low. You can definitely get him. Come on, get him. So again with that slam, like use that to hit him. Like right there you could have used it when he was on the ground. Instead you kind of like used it after he leapt away. Like that slam was kind of useless. I would maybe just practice your slams. Cause like he's so low health. If you hit him with that slam, it'll do a little bit more damage and slow him down. Especially for me on console, like where like my aim isn't the best. I use that slam because it slows them down enough for me to get more hits. And you're kind of doing yourself a disservice when you slam nothing. Because you probably could have killed him there before he got the heals. And your understanding of your other abilities is really good. So I think if we work on your ground slam, that'll help you a lot. Or like right there. Like right there, the slam was on him. You kill him, which is great. But like right there, I'd slam right there. Like he's on the reticle. And with Gambit too, Gambit is so slippery. Any extra millisecond you give him is another second that he could dash away and reset his health. So like right there, I'd slam. Boom. And then he would have been dead because of how low health he was. But you get him with the punch anyway, which is great. Already got that cool kill marker, which is very important. Namor's low too. This would be a great opportunity to Vibranium Saw him. Which you do. Beautiful. Absolute cinema. Bouncing it off the door. That's what we love to see. And you get Thing too. This is great. This is awesome. Human Torch is going to be a little difficult. But that's okay. You guys got the checkpoint. Now we're kind of just cleaning up here. Some decent shield hits. And another Vibranium Saw kill. Yeah, you got Vibranium Saw down. No notes. I know I kind of pointed it out earlier when you used it in the brawl, but you clearly know what it's intended for. Like, I've seen enough. You definitely got Vibranium Saw down, which is awesome. It's also the most satisfying ability to use, so once you know how to do that, that's why Cap's really fun. So your ult's up. Both of your support ults are down right now. Your Gambit ult is at 80%. Recharging Gambit's ult with your ult is really good. Just to reiterate, in case you don't know, your ult charges your friendly team's ults if they get in your trail. So right here, going into this next fight, they have a Gambit ult, they have a Star-Lord ult. I mean, you obviously don't know that necessarily. But going into a team fight, right? I appreciate that you're taking a flanking route right now, because that's what we've talked about. But in this case, when you're going into a team fight, this is where you could use your ult to start that team fight. Get your support ults charged. Keep your supports alive at the start of the fight. Give them those shields. And give your team those shields to push with so they can potentially win this next team fight before it starts. But let's see what you do. I like the off angle, and you go after Gambit, that's good. He does his little get out of jail free dashes, which, you know, that's what Gambit does. But otherwise, Okay, this is great. You're using it for your team. I don't know how you heard me in the past, but that's great. And you got a pick during it, which is also excellent. Maybe got a little greedy staying in the backline too long, but that happens. You had the gambit. You thought you were good. You thought your team was good. That's okay. It happens. And your team's still doing okay. You just don't have control of point. And now you're doing your classic overtime stall. It's just not gonna go great because they got Rocket and Namor ready to take you out. So, the start of the match was a little rough on that first point, but you stuck with it and you started to get more value as you went, right? I didn't do this. So, you're going back to your brawl spot here, where you fought Rogue and Thing, which is fine. It's with your team. My favorite spot to start is right here. You can stand by this piece of wood, behind this piece of wood right here, and you can see their whole team. And when I'm playing with my friends, I'll call out to my friends who's coming out the gate. And then what happens is, which your Angela's over here. Your Angela knows what's up. So what happens is because they're all gonna run out here and go through that barn, which they're all gonna deal with Angela. But what I do is Cap, is I sit right here, and once their whole team funnels through this, they're all focused on what's up there. I go after the people in the back. In this case, there's a Namor, which is unfortunate, but like this Squirrel Girl already took damage from somebody else on your team. I would come from that spot, hit her, and she's not gonna see you coming because she's looking this way. If you come from over here, from my little hiding spot here, you can come in, slam down, punch, 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 Vibranium Saw, kill her, and her team isn't even gonna know what happened to her. They're just gonna see that she's gone. She also is killing all of you. So it's funny that I mentioned that because if you dove from here, you could have taken her out, but instead you succumbed to the squirrels. So let's see what you did. We'll go back to our view here.
Hey, I bet I can help with the time-fixing thingamajig. Oh, maybe I'll ask Tony.
That's the boost up.
Interesting play. I mean, their whole team knows you're there now, right? And you're diving in the front, which again, like, that's just not where you want to be, because you're just, yeah, like, you're in front of them all. Their heals, their DPS, Emma, it's a Squirrel Girl, stuns you. If they didn't kill you, Emma was ready to grab you. So, yeah, this is the last time I'll mention it, but this is why for diving, we want to choose off angles. Because that Squirrel Girl would have been such a juicy target if you came from behind. Instead, you're getting killed with the rest of your team. But let's keep going. Angela's gonna get picked too. Unfortunate. Your Squirrel Girl goes down. Now your team's getting staggered. That's not on you, but yeah. They're gonna. I think they're just gonna take this. You can try to stall, and this is something that Cap used to be able to get away with back in like season 2. Like you could stall until your entire team comes back, but with how staggered you guys are, it might not work. It might not work. Namor Hela is also even worse. Yeah. This is great target. That right there is fantastic target priority. You saw the Hela was by herself. Hela is food. Unless she's a really good Hela that can like 2-tap you. Which I mean she can't 2-tap you, but you know what I'm saying. That was great target priority there. She's by herself, take her out. You might even get this Emma. Nice. Squirrel Stampede sucks because you are like the least equipped person to deal with it. Like you can throw your Vibranium Energy Saw at it, and that's about it. So your Invis is just kind of cooked. Everybody's kind of cooked. Squirrel Girl's ult is devastating at this rank. These people just don't know how to get away from it. Hela's low here. You go in with the slam. She's already dead, but that was really good. That's what we were talking about earlier. Use that slam to engage. Your Squirrel Girl goes down. Your Angela goes down. So what I would do if I were you here, you're in this same position where your team's not really ready to defend. So with their whole team sitting there, I would hide and wait a little bit to make sure you can stall when your team is here. Because if you go in right now, they're probably just gonna kill you, and then you won't have stalled point at all, and your team's gonna be down one person. So you go in, you go after Squirrel Girl, which is fine, but now what happens? Okay, you do get away, which is great, but you should have died there. Again, like, you want to make sure you're not just 1v6ing them. You are Captain America, but you have limits. Your rocket's gonna get you healed up though. You lose Invis. You lose Punisher. Where the hell was your Punisher? Oh, wait, you can tilt the camera? Whoa. I did not know that. I think he just also got the revive, which is pretty clutch. Did you get revive? Let's see. Or no, Rocket just killed you. Punisher gets 2, and then goes down. So he kind of pushed up out of position too. I don't even know where he was, but okay, he was in the middle of the map. So your Punisher kind of did a Hail Mary too. Again, this is where your ult could really save your team, depending on when you use it. Rocket might go down here. Rocket does go down. He probably should have popped his ult. Now you're gonna stall cart. If your Angela had lived more than 2 seconds, I would have said use your ult to help her in hers. If an Angela makes a risky ult play, your ult can help her just survive it, and you guys can both kill her targets. But in this case, she died immediately. You're using your ult even though you hadn't really taken too much damage yet. Now you're going to use it to stall, which is fine. I would have maybe... You had a little bit of time for the cart. I would have maybe popped back in here, try to get back within range of your healers, then come out with your team with the ult to stall. But your natural instinct is to stall the cart, so I'm not going to fault you for that. Emma ult comes out. She doesn't really know what to do with it. She doesn't quite get you with it, which is good. Rocket's out here. Your Rocket is just kind of kamikazing, which is unfortunate. At least he gets the ult off this time. But now the Hela ult is out. And that's kind of a wipe. You do fall back, which is good. You could tell that it was lost, so you fall back.
shape in no time.
So, even though there's been a couple of times where you've been out of position and you've died, like, your positioning is not terrible. Like, you're not just suiciding every life. Which is good. You're getting out when you need to.
You will be missed, baby.
You really just have to pick your battles with Cap. Like in this case again, you're kind of running through the center of their team and you just get wiped. You can't fight Hela, Namor, Emma Squirrel Girl head on. You just can't. They have way too much firepower. And that's it. Honestly, not as bad as it looked from the stats. Like, yes, you died a lot, but that's because your team was dying. I think a lot of your deaths were preventable, though. Like, when your teammates died around you, there were a couple of chances where you could have gotten away if you had ducked out earlier. And there were a couple of times that you died because of how you went in. Like, especially that first one early on where you just kind of charge their team head on. You gotta use those off angles for your approaches. The ideal Cap gameplay loop is you from their perspective, right? Is you materialize out of nowhere on one of their supports. Your support goes, help me, help me, help me. Oh, I'm dead. Cap killed me. Because they didn't see you coming. And then you leave. Or you kill another one. Most of the time you leave after your first kill. Overall though, my friend, especially given how new you are to the game, like, I think your gameplay is really solid. I think you just gotta work on your kind of advanced positioning. What were the three things I said earlier? Positioning, using those off-angle avenues of approach, your slam, using your slam to your advantage to get damage to start the engagement with your target. Really just diving more in general, because you tend to fight other tanks, which is just not great. And then your ult. We really want to use that ult as a support ult. I think if you play more supports outside of Rocket, you'll get a feel for how to use a support ult, because that's something that I did. Was when I started playing back in the day, it was like Luna, Invis, and Rocket. Playing as a strategist, you get a feel for when you need to pop the strategist ult. That would benefit you a lot if you just played more healer. Other than that, though, I think your gameplay is really good. I can see why you shot up to gold so fast. I really just think it's those three things. I hope you end up watching this either on the Twitch VOD or over here on YouTube for everybody else. If you are a Captain America player and you found my insights helpful or interesting, reach out to me. Feel free to let me know. My in-game name is obviously Sir Oren, or you could comment on a YouTube video or reach out to me on Reddit. I'm always on the Captain America main subreddit, so if you would like to have a VOD review, I really enjoyed this, so I'd love to do more for other Cap players. I'm not gonna give anybody advice on I'm not gonna give anybody advice on how to play anybody else, because I really would not have that much good information. Maybe for Strange, but I'll happily do Cap VOD reviews. So that's it for this Twitch VOD review. Till next time, soldiers.